And we're back here once again with another episode of MasterSwagKing playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel, episode 78. So I hope you guys had a great day, and I hope you guys have a great rest of your week that is ahead of you. And in this episode of MasterSwagKing playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel, I will be playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel until I get tired of playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel. The Dice Rally event is still going on, and I do want to play this as much as I can to get everything, because the Dice Rally event is absolutely amazing, and I can't wait till it comes around. Again, I already got the Ghost Bell and Haunted Mansion. So the next goal is just 100 gems. So, hey, let's keep playing, actually. Plus, we're close to 1,000 gems already, which will get us closer to our YuGiOh deck getting finished. This should be muted. I always try to make sure I mute all my fucking websites and shit, because fucking hell. These fucking tabs are so annoying when you get messages and shit. It's good lord. Alright. Currently right now, I am not really going to be streaming on X, because it makes no sense to, given the fact that the streams don't even appear, which is some bullshit, honestly. Like, goddamn, bro. Like, so back in the day, I say back in the day, literally a few weeks ago, if you streamed on Twitter, your streams would automatically go to your dashboard. Like, they would like automatically post to your you know, how would I say it? Like, they would automatically post to your profile. But now it's at the point where literally you know, it doesn't do that. So that's why I am not going to be streaming to X until they fix that. So I'll probably end up streaming to Rumble again, because well, at some point I will. I have to finish getting all my streams uploaded there for a little bit. Oh shit, that's fucking great. You know what's crazy? Is you pay for Twitter, and then when you stream, the stream would automatically post to your profile after it was done being live, and then now it doesn't do that, and I'm like, you know what? I'll just stream on Kick. You know, doesn't matter. Orange, what's up, man? How you doing? Man, we had a whole day full of streams. Woke up early in the morning, did an episode of the Cloud9 podcast with James. Then I did an MSK show episode with that one guy, I forgot his name. And then I did another MSK show episode with Dingus Den, and then now I'm doing this. So, you know, crazy. Fucking hell. This guy had to negate. Fucking hell. I hate cards like this. Yeah, I need to get the Dominus cards. They're just too good, honestly. Oh god. I watched some. Well, I was gonna do the Cloud9 podcast with Chaz, but Chaz couldn't make it last night because he had something that happened. Apparently, he didn't have a phone. He didn't have his phone or something, or he got off too late, something like that. So the Cloud9 podcast moving forward is going to be earlier Tuesday. It's going to be like 7 p.m. PST Tuesday. You know, it's going to be basically, an hour earlier. So yeah, so what I ended up doing was that I used James was awake this morning, so I was like, we'll just do the show. And it's season 17, so, the start of the season was good to have him there for. Oh, it's like, good lord. Overall, had a pretty productive day. Oh god, this is make or break right here. I'm gonna activate this effect. Oh, yeah. Long day. I'll tell you that. Whew, we survived. Yeah, I feel you, man. I understand it. I went to the gym, too. So, I just did biceps and triceps. I can't last in the gym for an hour like I used to. I used to be able to last in the gym for like an hour. Now I can barely last like 30 minutes, dude. It's horrible. All right. Why can I never land on the ultra space? Oh. Okay. Let's go back to shop. Have to be able to crawl back into my hole. Yeah. So essentially, if you guys are just joining, I'm not going to be streaming on X right now until they fix the issue of having your live streams automatically post to your profile. Then what's going to happen is I'll be streaming to Kick for a little bit, and then when I upload all of my podcasts and game streams that I'm behind on to Rumble, because I wasn't live streaming to Rumble, then I'll just live stream there. And I'm only live streaming to Kick and Rumble only because until X fixes their live stream issue, where like literally the live streams aren't automatically posting to my profile, and I don't want to just upload that shit there. That's not fucking worth it. It's like, that's an actual waste of my time, honestly. So, fucking bullshit, man. All right. Let's see what we got. Yeah, I'll be honest here. I don't really like live streaming on X anyway. It's not good anyway. Technically, if I live stream on Kick, that's way better. But once I upload all of my game streams and podcasts to Rumble, I'll just live stream there as a third destination anyway. I wish StreamYard on this plan would allow you to, have 4 destinations. If you had 4 destinations, then I wouldn't really matter if you could stream to X, because it's just an added bonus there. So I feel like I had a pretty good day. Three episodes. Well, 2 MSK show episodes. One, I made up the one for my Cloud9 podcast. I went to the gym. I feel like I had a pretty good day. Oh, also for anyone that didn't watch the episodes of the MSK show that I did earlier, the one that I did with Dingus Den. So on Spotify, the MSK show and the Cloud9 podcast were under one umbrella. So what's going to end up happening is the MSK show is going to be separate from the Cloud9 podcast on Spotify. So like the MSK show is going to be its own thing, and then the Cloud9 podcast is going to be its own thing. So I deleted all of the episodes of the Cloud9 podcast on the MSK show, and I ended up creating another account, because on Spotify for creators, you're allowed to have 2 now. So I have MasterSwagKing, the MSK show, which obviously has like the Nightwing podcast, the Iron Man podcast, and now the MSK show. And that's for like, entertainment news is what the category I put it under. And then I have MasterSwagKing Cloud9 podcast, which is basically esports and sports. So that way it's just better for, SEO and stuff like that. You send a stream to them and they go out. So doing 4 probably. Oh, so essentially X would only be good for the basis of just letting people know you're live, because the notifications on X are actually very good. Notifications on X are the best, honestly. But, what's the point if the live streams don't post to your account? You know what I mean? Like, if they don't post to your account, that's fucking worthless. It said no ultra rares? What the fuck? No ultra rares. God damn it. So ultras are guaranteed. So when is the fucking hell, man? So we're gonna have to grind until we hit 1,000 gems to make up for this. Fucking hell. All right. What's the? It's crazy. So yeah, I have an update on the podcasts, and then I have an update on the streaming platforms I'm streaming to. And I don't want to stream to Rumble either. Rumble is absolute garbage, but it's better than streaming to X. Rumble was always better streaming to X than even Kick, honestly. Like, if you ask me to choose, would I rather stream to, I don't know, X, Rumble, or Kick? I would choose Rumble, but Rumble has just no discoverability, so that's also worthless. X was better because it sent out notifications and you actually got people that would that would watch your stream. But now when you stream on X, there's like no one watching that shit. So maybe it was always a bot or something like that. Rant as like bad, like good rant or bad rant. You know what's crazy? That's the 90s animated show that just went under the radar. You had X-Men, Spider-Man, Superman, Batman, Static Shock, Batman Beyond, all that stuff. But the Iron Man animated series that ran for a couple years, it just like, it just went under the radar. Like, people don't really talk about it, mention it. Like, Iron Man Armored Adventures gets a lot more mention too. And it's crazy. I only heard the theme song for that show, like, I only heard the theme show for that song, like, a few times. I actually saw it on Twitter for my first time, too. I was like, yep, this is the 90s, so that's the 90s for you. Yeah, you hear that Iron Man song? That's 90s, full stop, yeah. No, the 90s Iron Man was fucking awesome. At this... Oh, yeah, they did have a Fantastic Four cartoon. Yeah, I feel like... What was the one with the Silver Surfer? The one with the Silver Surfer, Fantastic Four. Oh, and there was a Hulk animated series too. I remember watching that as a kid. Yeah, those kind of went under the radar. Like Iron Man, Incredible Hulk, and the Fantastic Four Silver Surfer one. I'm not saying they didn't have their fans, but like those are not as talked about as like the other ones that, you know, made all their breakout. Yeah, Fantastic Four had the Silver Surfer. Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, I saw like I think an episode of that one. That one really didn't catch my attention all that much though. But you know, happens when you have that much stuff coming out. The 90s had a lot of shit, man. Spider-Man had like, remember that one Spider-Man animated series? Not the original. It was that weird one. There was a really weird one around like when the Ultimate Spider-Man comics are coming out. Oh my god. No, not that one. It was I forgot the name of it. It was an animated series. It was so weird. Like it was worse than the original. It was fucking hell. It was not good. I think that is the one Neil Patrick Harris. That one was garbage. I watched that. I knew that was some trash as a kid. You knew that shit was omega ass. Hold on, give me a sec. I'm gonna have to look it up. I genuinely forgot what the hell it was. It was so bad. I was like, what the fuck is it? It was like if you did crack and meth at the same time, and then you snorted it out of a hooker's ass. Really? Okay. I have to. Yeah, it was. Good lord, that's what we call crack Spider-Man. Not the one with No, Spectacular Spider-Man was very good. That was a very good show. That shit was crispy, clean. Oh, that's why I like my shows. Like my wife. +1. I started with a +1, but I didn't get anything. Oh my god, that show sucked ass. That shit probably ages like dookie ass. If you go back and rewatch that show, probably ages like crap. That shit was bad then. It's probably garbage now. It was so bad. I was sitting there going like, "Wow, this actually stinks, butthole." Oh my god, it's crazy though. Like I don't know, because people would say Iron Man is underrated, but I don't know that many underrated characters that got like 2 animated shows. Like that's not many underrated characters have that. 30 gens. All right. That's the only way to watch that show. Just watch that shit high. Just completely blaze. You know what show sucked ass? Doug. That shit was trash. I will always stand by my opinion. Doug sucked. If you like Doug, you're probably a loser. Hold on. Let me just call this guy fucking retarded. What? This guy started up with Slifer. What the heck? Oh my god. Let's just start with this. Why does he get Slifer and I get, I don't even know, insert bullshit, whatever it might be? Did you ever play the Brian Michael Bendis Ultimate Spider-Man game? I think you said you did. I think you said you liked it. It always felt like it was a little short. Maybe it was because it was trying to tie into the comic books a lot. What the fuck this guy's doing? Yeah, dude. With web sling, it was at least a 6 out of 10. Oh, got you. Yeah. Yeah, I remember. For me, it wasn't like because I didn't know what Ultimate Spider-Man was until I got older. But I will say that's probably the closest that Marvel Comics ever came to like having like synergy or attempting to have synergy with like the comic books. Because like that game was supposed to take place around like when you have like the Venom arc and shit. It's hard to make synergy with fucking comic books and games. That's like the closest attempt to it I've ever seen. And it was good. It was a nice attempt to see what they tried. But, apparently sales weren't as good for Ultimate Spider-Man, the video game. A lot of people like the game, Sometimes just making a good game just, can't do it. Yeah, so it proves that they can do it. It proves they can have comic book synergy with, like, video games or movies. They just don't do it well, What the fuck is this guy doing? It's been years, so no, you're good. I remember to a certain extent. All these bamboo swords. What the fuck's this guy doing? Bamboo sword as a draw engine. Is this guy just drawing through his whole deck? What the fuck? I'm kind of interested. Congratulations. It says, so this is always going to be a problem when converting comics to games/movies. It shares the same issue with books to movies, but it's worse. You never have enough time to build the story and characters like you. Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah. Yeah, I see what you're saying. I'm not saying it's easy, but I know what you're saying. Yeah, it's hard because like movies are done with like this constraint of time where like and there's obviously a lot more going into making a movie than a comic book. It just you know that it's just hard. It's just there's way more that goes into making a movie than a comic book, and you're able to kind of flesh out a comic book character with potentially like months of issues, and a movie is gonna try to portray all that in about an hour and 30 minutes, whereas a comic book, you have like 6 months to like a year to really show people what you're trying to do for that story. Yeah, that's always the biggest problem. And it's crazy, even movies based off of novels always struggle with that too. People are always like, well, why is the book always better than the movie? Well, there's just time to flesh out things in a book with characters and pacing and all that stuff, where like in a video game, in like a movie, there's a lot more that goes into it. What is this guy? It's crazy. This guy went through all that bullshit just to surrender. What the fuck? Oh, whatever. It gets me to my 1,000 gems. Five, one. Come on, please. Oh, I landed an ultra rare. Awesome. Coop. All right. Finally, I'm not landing bullshit. Like, I'm one of the rare people that like Multiverse of Madness, but it's because I've done all the comic legwork to know what's going on with the story when the movie itself was trapped. Oh, yeah. So you had prior knowledge of what that would have been. Yeah. So Christopher it was crazy, dude. I actually don't have any Doctor Strange omnibuses. I think the Doctor Strange omnibus that I'm gonna be getting most likely first is the Jed McKay one. It's the one where after he died. So which Doctor Strange story is that? Because I was trying to think, like, wouldn't a good amount of Doctor Strange comic book stories involve multiverse somewhat as an aspect? Doctor Strange doesn't have a lot of collected material, but I think I'll eventually get a Doctor Strange omnibus coming up soon. Yeah, he does shit like this all the time. I don't know if it's 1-to-1 with the comic specifically. It's like they combined House of M, where Wanda lost it in Secret Wars. Oh, yeah. I see what you're saying. Yep. They pretty much took elements of that Brian Michael Bendis story. Yeah, House of M. Yeah. You're right. Yeah, that's the one. Mm-hmm. What an absolute. That was yeah. Once I saw them basically not even bother using, like, House of M the right way, you're just like, this universe is pretty fucking cooked, honestly. It's like, that shit's fucking ridiculous. You know what I mean? Like, holy shit. It might have been one of the Secret Wars books too. It might have been, but yeah, because I remember they were specifically using Wanda in that element for House of M, and a lot of people thought Mephisto was gonna be there and shit, and it's like, yeah, that's why Wonder Woman, you just can't think. I mean, a lot of people gotta understand the MCU is just not gonna be that way. I wish they were doing a lot more faithful adaptations, but you know they're just not, which is ridiculous at this point. Yeah, we got the Illuminati, or a version of the Illuminati in Multiverse of Madness. Oh, there's always gonna be those bad ones that people like. That's nothing bad, honestly. You know, dude. There's people that actually like There's people that, you know what's crazy, dude? On Twitter, there's people that actually like Love and Thunder. I'm like, if you like Love and Thunder, you know, God help your soul if you like Love and Thunder. Give me one. Oh, give me 1 sec. I'm replying to this retard on fucking Twitter. Jeez. There was a man, good lord. I remember, you know what's crazy? Love and Thunder had a packed crowd. When I went and watched it, Multiverse of Madness and Love and Thunder had packed crowds. I'm not kidding. That shit had packed crowds. I don't know. Oh, fuck me. Worst shit ever. Fuck. I can't win. It's just too hard. Fucking hand is so bad. So I can't. Stupid. Whatever. Next game. Dude, oh my god. What was the shit? Deadpool, you know what's crazy? Deadpool Wolverine didn't have that big of a turnout from where I live. That shit had like 12 people. You know? I think the biggest turnouts for movies was No Way Home, Multiverse of Madness, and Thor: Love and Thunder. Those probably had the biggest turnouts. Ant-Man 3, I went and watched on a $5 Tuesday, so I don't know if the turnout was good, but I still haven't watched all of Deadpool Wolverine. But Chick Thor was a stupid comic arc too, so the rest of the movie was awful. Yeah, that's Jason Aaron's run, which is crazy because Jason Aaron's run on Thor initially had like Gore the God Butcher. So I don't know where he got the idea to make Jane Foster Thor in that. It's like, you know, it's crazy. Like people talk about comic books the same way they talk about TV shows. Is what I noticed. Like you'll have like a comic book arc with like Thor with like Jason Aaron's run, and fucking it'll start off very good, you know, from like what I know, and then it just turns into the shit. Like, how does this keep happening? You know what I mean? I've seen 90% of it. Reality conspires to always make me miss 20 minutes of it. Yeah, and they could have had a story arc that actually made that meaning. What's this guy doing? Okay, what's that? What is it? Marine says. What the fuck? I guess. Yeah, and then like at some point, every single MCU male character had a female counterpart. Like, what the fuck is wrong with these people? You are insane. Like, people always try to like tie their knots and all that stuff. You can, you know, you can do whatever. It's not even just about doing whatever you want. It's mostly like, you know, you can do what you feel like is good for a character, but if your fans go, I don't like that, you shouldn't be doing that because those are your paying customers. You know what I mean? You're out in 10? Oh, you're good. I'll be playing for a little bit, just a little bit. I want to get through this level just for a little bit. I won't be playing long, probably for like an hour max, probably. Hour max, not that bad. What's this guy doing? I hate people that do. They just come out here and stall. What are you doing? What the heck? Jesus Christ. I hate people that do that. God damn. All that just to make a little knight. Really? All of that just to make a little knight. Oh my goodness. Where's the hot ladies at? I don't think I needed to activate Trap. I don't think I needed to activate Exodia Rage there. I probably should have just waited for that one. don't know what this guy's. Oh, good lord. Sir, this is the Yu-Gi-Oh game. There's no hot ladies ever unless paid. You know what? If someone has to pay for sex at this point, I'm not even doubting. I'm not even going to rag on them. Go ahead. I'm just sitting here trying to secure people for the podcast. I probably misplayed somewhere. But who cares? It's fine. I can't even play the... I think I should, probably switch up the deck at this point in the event. Maybe play the Dragon Maid branded one, but that one you can't even play more than one branded fusion. People are like, should branded fusion go to 3? No, branded fusion is a disgusting card. Branded fusion it's absolutely insane. I need love. Orange, where's the love? Who's this? Is she hot? Mother of 4? What the fuck? Why is a mother of 4 appearing on my timeline? What the fuck? Oh, long-term girlfriends at work. What the hell? Orange. Not supposed to be dating at work. What's wrong with you? Not supposed to eat where you make money. Not supposed to pound where you make money. That's against company policy to pound things. How's the little guys doing? Because you have a little one. Like, don't you have one that's like what, 6 months old? Fucking hell! What is this guy doing? Is this guy done? Do I seem like a wolf? Yeah, you're right. You're right about that. This guy's turn is... That was it? Holy crap. It's like 1,000 years to wait for this guy. I like it. It's like, god damn. Nope. We're gonna set this one. Yep. I learned my lesson about that one. Fuck that. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I understand it because if you work all the time, like it's just it's like not impossible, but it just Oh, that's cool. That's awesome. That's cute. 7 months old. Because you have what, 3 boys, one girl, or 1 girl, 3 boys? Good lord. This guy was trying to stall the fuck out of me. Oh my god. Oh, yes. Santa Claus. Oh, and your wife didn't work with you? Oh, okay. Okay. Oh. I don't even want interaction with people. I hate people. I hate them all. This guy's playing Labyrinth. And this guy's playing the Resonator deck. I'm playing the Red Dragon Archfiend deck. What's this? I have the best cards for it. Maybe I just imperm like one card. See, that's what you have to do. See, that's the good thing. That's the best part. 2 girls and 2 boys. Oh, okay, got you. I have to keep the teams even. Well, to be fair, that's luck. How do you get to pick? Oh, God. But that is cool, though. You know, you do have the different experiences with both. Because, you know, there's like some parents that only get to experience the sex, gender of the kids. So it's good to, I think it's always good to have the perspective of both. Are you always, you would say softer on the daughters and the boys? I notice that, like, with a lot of dads, they're like, they're a lot more, a little bit softer on the girls and the boys. Oh my God. No, I just keep getting to experience them over and over. Oh. What the fuck? This guy just went. Oh, god damn it. How am I gonna play out of this? Once per turn, when your opponent's monster effect is activated, or when an opponent plays an attack, you can activate. What is this? Yeah, but my girls are also not even close to as loud as violent as the boys. Yeah. I will say, you know, I did help, like, raise. Well, I babysat, you know, some kids before when my younger brother was dating a girl that had like 3 kids. I'll be honest here, the girls were a lot more easier to deal with than the boy. There was 1 boy and there was 2 girls. Always a lot more easier dealing with the freaking girls and the boys. Oh my god, bedtime was horrible. That little fucker would never go to bed. The girls, hey, go to bed. They would just go to bed. The boys are like, nah. So I was like, all right. Perfect. Oh, yeah, good night, man. See you later, dude. Yeah, talk to you later. Oh, it's quite a bit of lucky draw, honestly. Fuck. Oh my god. What? Wait, you can't. Oh, what the fuck? Fuck this. What the heck? The hell was that? Oh.
Yes.
He's got something. I don't know what it is, but he's got something. All that came from one card. Activate Golem, summon Golem, add Temple, place monster. Perfect. Yeah, summon this guy, 2000, add Temple, activate Temple, 2000. Yep. Dude, the fuck? Bro. Hmm. 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 Nope. I'm just going to attack. I think I just killed myself. Oh, I messed up. Why did I activate shield? Uh, I people are bad at the game. I straight up lost the game. He didn't even see it. If he had just ended his turn, I would have died by my own fusion cards effect. Oof, got lucky off with that one. I'm just doing it for the love of the game. All right, so let's see how many gems we're at now. 200. It's not bad. It's not awful. It's not great, but it's not bad, you know. All right. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh my god. Fucking crazy. Gosh. Oh, that's really good. That's really clutch. Oh, he knows. Oh, you know, don't you? What is this guy doing? God damn it. Ugh, stupid burn damage. I had the game 1 there. Fucking hell. I just need to know when to negate. That's pretty much it. Let's get better at it. All right. That works too. All right. Do I really want to grind for this? Then again, you get all the rewards too. Really like playing for tickets, honestly. I just don't like playing for tickets, honestly. What the heck? All right. How many days left in the event? We got about. It's over on Monday. You know what? Should probably go back to playing ranked, honestly. Just grinding for duel tickets is just like, If you land on Ancient Gear Giant and Golem, yeah, round 8, you're just getting that stuff. 40 spaces. Yeah, just not worth it, honestly. Do I go and play? Let's see. There's the solo mode. Are these all done? Fuck it. Wait, skip? Can I just skip all that? The fact that I have to play this is so stupid. We're only just playing this for gems. It's just like, bro. Okay, thank you for the Sheen's foot soldier. Thank you. It's like 1,000 duels you have to do with these things. Yep. I forgot like how many duels you have to do to go through all this shit. Fucking crazy. Oh. I know how to do this. All right, next one. All right. I want to use my deck. Dragon Maid Branded deck is fun. I'll play this, and after I finish this, we'll be done. Let's do. I just want to have fun. I'll do it like this. What in the world? Uh. All right. They don't have enough? What the heck? Did all that for nothing? Oh my god. What the fuck? Am I just dueling for duel tickets? What the fuck? This all for tickets? Well, that's just bad. Oh. What in the world? Oh, stuff. It's just two. Yeah, I guess I just have to go back to playing ranked because I don't really want to fucking waste time with grinding for duel tickets because duel tickets aren't really anything. Duel tickets are just bad. Yep. Guess we're going back into ranked. Okay, so let me do deck. Alright, so let me just delete this. I'm done using this. Oh god, that was so bad. Edit deck. Alright, so starter card. Don't need that. Judgment's back, so that's gonna make things easier. Yeah, because the issue here is the cards that I would want to play in that in here just yikes. Not as good. That's pretty much it. I have a strong deck right now. All right, so just want to say thank you guys for coming by and checking out this episode of MasterSwagKing playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel, and I will see you guys on the next one. Another game stream, another podcast. We'll see you guys later.